message on convene, bitch, I smoke.
New Death Row coming soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast, man.
Get.
Episode 99.
One more episode to go. Feel like we kind of close.
One more to 100.
Yes, sir.
Hope this ain't a sign that Aaron Donald gonna have a good game.
I hope it is, nigga. Shit.
That, man.
I got money on the line, nigga.
Nah, man.
Rams?
I'm going for the Bengals this week.
Rams.
I'm taking the Bengals. R.I.P. Coop, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all make me feel bad going.
He'd have been geeking right now.
Yeah,
Boy, he'd have been talking big shit for a
Bro
week.
would have been talking crazy as
Hey,
shit.
and we done had to take that shit because we've been talking big shit for a decade straight.
Bruh. Now, when the last time the Bengals been good, man.
Shit.
Ocho Cinco.
I'm telling you.
Even then, it was
Even
like
then,
average.
It was
Yeah.
average.
First round out.
Shout out to the Bengals. Shout out to Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. Shout out to that mob.
Shout out to the Rams
Jesse
buying a
Bates.
ring.
The Rams.
Yeah,
They
they bought
buying
the
a
ring.
ring.
They bought the shit out of
Buying
that
a
ring.
ring.
As a
Yeah,
Saints
yeah.
fan, I can't root for them.
This nigga Von Miller said,
This nigga
shit.
still mad 4 years
Yeah,
later.
bro, I can't root for them. I can't.
Where are they now? Saints
Oh,
fans.
shit.
Yeah.
Your president. Well, people say y'all president wildin'. I don't really think so.
You know.
It's a wild headline, but I don't think it's that wild.
So telling people that we're gonna hand out medicated crack pipes or sanitary crack pipes ain't
It's
wild.
not a surprise. No,
See,
they did
it's
it
a
with
pandemic. You trying
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it with fucking needles before.
I'm saying you could offer rehab, you could offer programs, you could offer a lot of things.
That's a good point.
But if you gonna do it,
Here's my thing.
That's the thing. You're not gonna stop people from doing
So
it.
all right, so when the police
You saying
when
at
the
least try.
police pull a motherfucker over
And he got a
they
crack
got
pipe.
they got
Yeah.
one of them government issued pipes in the car, do they go to jail or because it's
Yeah.
government issued? It's government issued.
Why are
It's
you
still an illegal
smoking crack in the
substance.
car?
That's my question for the
That's at least a DUI, my nigga.
wow. You getting a charge regardless. It's just, would you rather have that charge and be clean?
That's really what it's. What
So
they're saying
basically,
it's
he
about.
just handed out 200 million charges.
If you dumb enough to
Potential.
drive around with
They'll
it.
get caught with it.
Yeah.
We live in a very, very interesting world.
First of all, crack pipes in 2022 is fucking ridiculous. But
To hand out sanitary crack pipes, bro.
it's like
Wow.
it's one of them
Wow. Like-
good intention things. Like
I'm registering. I'm gonna sell mine
Shut
on
up.
eBay.
shut
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck up.
If you register as a never mind.
That is a crackhead,
Yeah, why?
but
That's
I
what
mean, if they giving out free shit,
you gonna give them your address to send it to you and all that.
hell yeah, mail that shit to me.
Man, we need reparations for the crack era, reparations for slavery, reparations for reparations,
Reparation for reparations.
reparations for Jim Crow. Shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? You know the little like the bowls and shit people smoke weed out of.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Too close to crack. Yeah. Like even I bought one and never used that shit because like every time I use it, I was just like, this is motion that I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
that shit too
Whoa.
like it's like I can't do this, fool. I'm not a crackhead. It's not that shit foreign to me, bro.
You still got it?
No,
I'm
no.
about to say you could get the crack pipe and then put it right next to that joint.
I never want to see a crack pipe in my house, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but it's given to us by the government, and they wouldn't do that.
We just talked about how they would definitely lock your ass up for heaven.
Okay, they probably would do that.
What's crazy is
That guy
now if
was
they
so
start
right.
raiding niggas' houses for them joints, that's different.
Where's the crack?
It's a blue chip.
Everybody
it's a
got
chip
them
in that
joints sent to
motherfucker.
them and shit.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
There's a camera in your crack pipe.
Wow, it's a microphone.
Damn.
I feel like crack is a
Glass dick.
private drug these days. If niggas do crack, they doing it in the creases because I don't be seeing that shit.
There's more crackheads than you would imagine.
Yeah, but at least they do it in the comfort of their home, it seems like.
Yeah, no bullshit.
But why you gotta get a government issue jump?
Because it's clean.
It's clean.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, it's more clean than 4 niggas would want. Just one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, like, you probably
My thing
can pass
is-
that motherfucker
All right,
around anyway.
My thing
but
is the manufacturing company.
who making the crack
Somebody's
pipe?
manufacturing crack pipes now. Like,
Yeah.
They already getting manufactured. What you mean?
But now they got a government contract.
people make them jobs, but to manufacture wholesale,
Mass produce.
right? To mass produce them jumps is like literally mass producing crack pipes, bro. How the fuck do you go to work?
For the health of the people.
Yeah, we have a busy day today. We got 20,000 crack pipes we got to get done today. Another 40,000 tomorrow. Like, what? That's crazy.
You know,
Sponsor them.
I didn't even think about what you said though. Like, the nigga, you could put money into rehabs and shit, but
Nope, we're just gonna head up crack pipes.
yeah, at least do both.
We already
If
did
you
it.
gonna do one, do the other type shit.
It's $30 million shipping, 15 for rehab and 15 for crack pipes.
When you get the crack pipe
country
shipped
of
to you,
enablers.
yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. You get the crack pipe shipped to you, it come with like some rehab brochures for your area.
You're not reading. If you taking a crack pipe, I think the last thing you want to do is read the instruction manual.
What else you do?
Yeah, no, that's a complete three. That's a complete two different directions. If you come in here to get free crack pipes, I don't think you're going to rehab no time soon.
Just put it in the box. They when they come to, they be like, they read that shit.
Shit.
Motherfuckers on Twitter, right? They will literally find anything wrong with something. Niggas was complaining on Twitter about their girl cooking pot roast.
What type of 1964 meal is this?
See,
though?
you one of them niggas.
Yeah, I probably was one of them niggas.
See,
I'm ungrateful.
What the fuck is wrong with pot
I
roast,
grew
nigga?
up on pot
You
roast.
hear me? What's wrong
I
with
remember
pot
that
roast?
crock pot or the stove, a pot on the stove, steaming that for like 30 hours, be 3 weeks, they still cooking, nigga.
Yeah, me.
Fuck is this 1942?
House
We
smell
getting
good.
stew?
Feeling as fuck too.
We having stew in this motherfucker? Like, nah.
Yep.
If your ass ain't cooking, eat whatever she put on that fucking
Yeah,
plate. That's where I went with it.
That's my kill too, bro. If your ass know you can't cook or ain't gonna cook, how is you complaining about what you
About the
cooking?
menu and shit.
Like, I can
Fuck outta
complain.
here.
Listen, I don't like pork, so if she go in there and make a bunch of pork chops, I'm like, babe, I don't really eat that. Like,
Yeah.
but if she say, yeah, but I feel like making pot roast tonight, and I know I'm not
Fuck
probably
else
eating
up.
pot roast, like, I'm gonna eat the fucking pot roast.
She might
Like,
throw down that fucking pot roast.
I don't know.
Your ass ain't gonna whip up nothing, is you?
See, I'm used to the Alfredo cooking female. So,
So you eat Alfredo every night?
not
fucking
every night, but
Yeah, Alfredo is basic, nigga. That's not.
Basic.
That's not fucking.
Keep it simple.
oh, it's
huh?
very basic. Oh, it's very.
Bro, I need whatever you want to cook, babe. If it tastes good, it tastes good.
If she can make a good pot roast, she might be able to raise a family. That's,
Oh, she did.
I'm pretty sure it goes hand in hand. I feel like
we losing recipes.
I'm 100% sure that goes hand in hand. All right, what we got? What else we got? We're never gonna feed that because I'm eating the pot roast.
You hear me? I'm crushing. Going back for seconds.
Make me no kind
Mashed potatoes too.
Ma-
That was it. Some rice. Shit. Mixed
fucking-
vegetables, nigga. You eat carrots, broccoli or something, nigga.
old ass ladies.
See, niggas like you. You the reason
Who
we
you
losing
think-
recipes.
First of all, true. Who you think is teaching them how to make Alfredo if they ain't teaching them how to make pot roast?
YouTube. The Rasta pasta.
If y'all eating YouTube Alfredo, you need guidance.
Honestly, truly, and we can keep it real. Most of the Alfredo be the canned shit. Ain't even whipping up the Alfredo from scratch.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't go get a box of noodles or a bag of noodles. Do some baked or some chicken cutlets. Go get you some shrimp.
Scramps or something.
Get you
hear me?
some broccoli or some mixed vegetables and stir that motherfucker. Nah, bruh. I don't even know how to cook, and I just gave y'all the recipe.
You hear me? Get some real cheese first of all.
some cheese, yeah. What's that, Parmesan or that Parmesan, right? See, I'm already having 90% there.
It's another one, but I'm high as shit
I just
right
gotta
now.
figure out how to make the stove. Shit.
So, y'all want to talk about the baby shit first or the scam of the week?
Oh, I got a lot to say.
Nah, let's get baby shot away first, then we'll do scam of the week.
Let's do it, man. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I do.
Give it to me.
I don't.
Let me. Do you remember the whole background now?
No, I don't care about none of that shit. Why is y'all fighting on a bowling alley?
Because you told me it was on
It's
site.
on site.
That was the worst sight ever. Like, why did y'all see each other that day? Like,
It was like a party,
And
like
then,
an industry
I
party.
commend it. Yeah, you ran up order. You like, yeah, what's up with you? You got stole first, and then you got swarmed. The reason I said I didn't like it though, I know I started off with why they fighting the bowling alley. I didn't like it because one, they jumped him, but two, the nigga was holding him down by his hair.
Yeah, I feel that. As a nigga with hair, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. That's what we doing.
Like, that is some female hoe ass shit. We are too strong to be pulling niggas by their roots. Nigga, you gonna square up and throw these bows.
You're not getting a one-on-one.
And then it's like 7 of y'all. You
I was about to
need
say
a
that, too.
one-on-one. It's 7 of y'all.
I was about to say
Why
that
are
too.
you grabbing that man's hair?
That's true. But you're not going to get that one-on-one.
But then you let him go and you try to hurry up and scurry away. Like, I don't like that shit. You beat him, you try to hurry him and walk fast off the lanes. Like, I stopped liking that shit.
Look, if a nigga say it's on site,
It's on site.
and then one that talk to you like a man shit after you told me it's on site.
No. I don't, he ain't trying to go talk to him like a man.
That's what he said he did.
He threw. So the brother saying he went up to talk to him like a man?
Yeah.
With his shirt
See,
on.
that's confusing. Cause
No, his shirt was on before he got punched.
He got pulled off. Man, how you get whooped and stripped at the same time?
out your fucking clothes,
You
bro.
got whooped out your clothes. I feel bad for him though, but at the same time, like, I don't, cause it's like
You was
happens.
talking that shit, bro.
Yeah,
And then
it happens.
we can get into a conversation about fucking people bringing people into shit, bro. Like, women, stop throwing your motherfucking brothers and uncles and shit out there, fool. Unless niggas is putting their hand, of course, that's different. But if y'all just got a little riff, stop throwing niggas out there for this type of shit to happen to them, Mo.
I give baby credit. It's every time somebody tries to step to him and get handled. So give credit for that.
Yeah.
Still with some goofy shit though, overall.
You need to stay out of shit.
He just went there to have a good time and bowl.
You say he wants that. You can't really blame him for that though. He standing there with his entourage, nigga walk up on you rapping.
Yeah, you crazy as hell.
Like, if I
boy.
walk away and now it's all of a sudden headlines, the baby such and such. The baby's a bitch. The baby. So it's like,
You gonna get on your Instagram and make it look like that.
You think so?
I think, hell yeah. If you can go if you go live after you get your ass beat still talking shit, then yeah.
If you never got touched, you dead.
I was saying
Yeah.
I was saying that if he walked away like a mature adult.
Then that nigga would have went
Nobody
live
wanna see
like,
that.
I stepped to the
Yeah.
baby.
Damn. He got to whoop later.
If he walked away like a mature
He got
adult,
whoop later.
if he walked away like a mature adult, I don't want to hear none of that shit on baby, gone baby. I don't want to hear none of that. I shot a
You
nigga.
ain't say he was a responsible
Yeah.
adult.
Adult.
And that's the
Nah,
thing.
Nigga lawsuits.
This the thing from the brother side, bro. Like, that's your girl, that's your sister, baby father. You gonna see him at some point. In private, though. Like, in a private setting, you gonna see that nigga. Why you gotta do this at the bowling alley? You just, like, walked into that shit.
It probably would have been worse at Thanksgiving dinner, though.
Nah, it probably would have just been the
I don't
baby.
think-
And they could have really talked about it type shit. Nah, it was always gonna be this at some point. Damn.
A regular adult, yeah. This is
They
a
wouldn't
rapper.
have fight on bowling alleys. You would have fought anywhere.
What you do after this? Like, you got that connection as this is your sister, baby father. Just whooped your ass.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that. He didn't.
He didn't whoop his ass.
Yeah,
but,
I'm about to say that's a little gasoline right
but
there.
you know the situation though. Like, you got beat up by a group of people, including this.
He got what they call "quote unquote" dragged.
You got hands put on you. I say like that.
All right, the pause.
Yeah,
place.
you got hands put on you.
You know what I'm saying? But happens. We've seen it 1,000 times.
That's
You win some, you lose.
But you
nobody wins when the family feuds. That's crazy.
except the
man.
bowling alley. This nigga gonna be busy as hell the next few months.
I seen a headline talking about the baby is banned from the bowling alley. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody going bowling like that.
Shit.
Bro, if they
You
didn't
know how
throw
many
that,
people went down there the next day just because they dumb enough to think they'll be there 2 days in a row?
it could have been any bowling alleys, though.
You know what I'm saying, though? If people didn't and are aware of, that bowling alley having events, how many people went down there the next day just because?
If you did, you're a fucking loser. I say that. That's wild. I know. That's the bowling alley. That shit happening. Let's go.
No, I mean that, but it's obviously a popping bowling alley. They have events hold this large.
True.
I'm pretty sure the business ain't slow down.
Yeah, man was in there dancing.
Who?
Yeah, big ass nigga was
That's
in
your
there dancing.
man.
Hell nah, bro.
Your man. What's your distant cousin? Cousin. You know how you can somebody who look like a little bit.
Stop it.
You can walk to their
Bruh.
family reunion.
I'm every dark skinned nigga with hair and shit. That's been my whole life.
You just walking to their cousin.
I went from Bow Wow to fucking VIC to fucking Ace Hood to every nigga with hair.
This nigga said Bow Wow.
That's when I was like young as shit. People was like, "Oh, you look like Bow Wow."
I remember VIC. Nah, I remember you did like
Get
VIC.
silly.
Yeah, right.
You did like VIC.
I did.
Get
Look,
silly.
nigga, I've been looking the same. How I look like all these niggas.
You did. I don't know about Bow Wow, but VIC, yeah.
I definitely
Yeah.
remember
Definitely like
VIC.
VIC. Hurricane Chris.
Stop.
Back in middle
See,
school.
that's when you start dragging it, nigga. I ain't never in my life
Hurricane
looked like no
Chris.
fucking Hurricane Chris.
Ace Hood. I remember that.
Relax. Fucking relax, man.
I remember that.
Snoop Dogg is banned fucking Death Row. What y'all think?
Like, nah.
Nah, fucking never, fool.
Sorry, nah.
And that
Say
made,
what?
that made I look like Boosie with a few.
What you ass about?
Motherfucking Snoop bought Death Row. What y'all think?
I think that's like
Fucking
by
dope
your
as fuck.
former employer and shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Snoop is the most famous rapper to walk the earth. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The most famous? Yeah, honestly, yeah. You talking Kobe type, Michael Jordan type. Anybody they
Fucking
recognize.
damn near Bob Marley.
Yeah,
without
Bob Marley,
the,
like what's it called? Brand recognition.
yeah.
Or,
Hell yeah. They know him in any country.
Icon.
Yeah, I was about to say he can walk the streets of China and they're like Snoop. Like,
Fucking Russia if you wanted to.
yeah, that's a pretty big thing too. You know how we used to talk about like black famous and white famous and all that. Snoop is literally
Transcended
world,
that
yeah,
shit.
world famous. Like, that's crazy.
You really ain't even got to rap no more. Anybody be on the halftime show, Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Yep.
I think so.
With,
Yeah, with Dr. Dre and them.
That shit better be lit.
So
This-
we did talk about the Super Bowl. I'm about to get back into it.
This the first time I'm excited for a halftime show in a long, long time.
Um,
All these
yeah, who
Beyonces and shit. Like I wasn't really excited.
I love the
for it.
Beyonce.
It was dope.
I don't like the the Avril Lavigne type joints.
The
Shakira
Shakira
shit,
joint was
it was alright to look at, but as a nigga that like music, I'm trying to hear some music I like. I wasn't listening to this shit.
I guess
growing
other
up.
fans feel the same, so you gotta like share
True,
the stage.
balance it out type shit. That's why they always throw a rock band in there randomly.
I still think Meg Thee Stallion to go up there. What's her name? Sukiana? Yeah, she ain't
Stop. Stop what you doing, bro.
She need to have halftime show. Suki.
Shawty just got her toes done. Them joints like fucking 5 inches long.
Damn.
Different shit. Talked about your man giving out motherfucking drug paraphernalia. What's this shit that's going on with the Commanders, man?
Which one? What?
The real
Where
scandal.
do we start?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's like? It's
Sexual
looking
assault?
like
Sexual assault scandal.
that's what's going on.
Okay. So we always talk about the racist side of the
Right.
organization. The real elephant in the room is the sexual assault stuff, which they just kind of
Sweep under the rug.
Yeah, it's swept under the rug. Like it's known about, but nobody's talking about it like it kind of should be talked about. Like how you think it would. Like if it
Right.
came out 4 years ago, there's no way they could be hiding it like this. But I don't know. It's like,
So it's an investigation going on with the
But
team.
that's where all that all the emails. Remember when the emails that shit started because of the investigation because of the sexual assault.
I seen something that said they hiding documents and shit from whoever investigating.
Nah, the NFL told the NFL reported to Congress that
Shit.
yeah, the NFL reported to Congress that the Washington Football Club or the Commanders now are withholding information. So to me, it's just telling y'all what we already been telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild-ass thing.
Motherfuckers, man.
Dan Schneider should absolutely be forced to sell.
Think it's gonna happen?
It should.
We'll see. It seemed like the NFL throwing them niggas under
Nigga,
the
if y'all can
bus.
force,
so-
if y'all can force Donald Sterling out the door, y'all can't. Come on,
I
man.
see.
All he said was.
No, I'm not
Oh, he
justifying.
not
I'm
all
not
he said.
justifying
That's
shit. I'm
crazy.
saying it can be done. Your ass.
I was gonna say the
No,
only
he's
difference is who running the shit. Roger Goodell ain't doing that shit. Roger Goodell ain't fucking. Who's that? David Stern or Adam
Adam
Silver?
Silver.
That was
Yeah,
was that
Roger-
Adam Silver? Yeah,
It was him. Roger Goodell ain't him. He ain't gonna do that shit. He ain't gonna make them unless it's like they have to type
The
shit.
issue really is the fans, though. The NFL base everything on their fans. Because all this shit comes off revenue. Fans ain't coming. The fans ain't buying jerseys. The fans not coming to the games. There's no money. You can't even pay the players. You know what I'm saying? So the fans got to remember shit like that. The problem is a lot of fans just don't care.
Don't
But
give
there are
a
a lot
fuck.
of fans that do. There's just so many that don't.
They
So
just
it's
want
like,
them motherfuckers to go out there and win.
Yeah, like they're so lost up still in that fan shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. They don't realize. Like I had to talk to a dude the other day. I was catching the lift, and he's like a diehard, Skins fan, the Commanders fan. He talked to him how he liked it. I just talked to him about how Skins were the last team to get a black player. He kind of knew it, but he didn't really know that. And he said, "Wow, that makes sense." He said that explains why so many Cowboys fans in the area. But it's crazy how many you're diehard to a team. You go everywhere you go. You say Skins or Commanders everywhere you go, and you don't even know that they literally was not trying to get black players up into the 70s. Like your grandmother was an adult before they accepted a black player. Like that's crazy.
The Pro Bowl fucking sucks. I don't know if we talked about that last week. The Pro Bowl sucks. I think they should keep doing it. They should revamp it.
I think they should keep doing it because I like watching it. But
is niggas ever gonna play for real?
No, they're not. Because I mean, NFL is different from NBA.
It's
The
full
NBA can go out
contact
there-
sport.
yeah.
Yeah.
The NBA can go out there and put on a show. The NFL is like you actually can risk someone getting hurt.
What if they move it to like the middle of the season, like All-Star game? Shit.
I would say that maybe, but nah. Then again, I don't know because I like how the NFL is literally whoever was consistent throughout the whole season, and they're the best of the best. I would more so like they do more skills challenges, how they used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the game,
Pass and fucking shit like that.
all that shit when they used to just shot put the football, throw it as far as they can. The receivers do receiver drills or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like come on, that little shit. AB against Jamar Chase in the skills challenge. Shit like that is cool to watch. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was literally 2-hand touch, bro. I turned that shit on. It was so
regular
fucking
Pro
mad.
Bowl is like,
I saw Michael Parsons hit the shit out of somebody. I was like, hey, you can't do that, nigga.
Nah, that's what we need.
I was like, what type of game
Yeah,
is this?
I missed the days when Sean Taylor
Was smacking shit, bro.
Smacked the punter. You knew this shit was fair game, and he smacked the punter. Come on.
It's like I get it because I forgot who the fuck it was, but the NFL player even said like, why would we go out there?
Yeah.
Niggas
Risk
on
getting
contract
injured.
years,
That's the
it's
thing.
free agency after this. Like, yeah.
Just the point that he made. He said, why would we go out there and risk an injury when you coming up on your contract in the off season? It's like,
And you know how the
playing this game
NFL go
today,
too.
You playing this game today, in the 2 months, you're a free agent. Why would you risk getting hurt? And that's just smart business right there. So
Sucks for the fans, but you know.
I would take skill challenges though. If they would just do little skill challenges, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take defensive tackles and see who's the strongest.
Just make
Push a
that
truck
shit
or something. You know what I'm saying?
7 on
Shit
7.
like that is just
bro.
cool. Like
That shit already just 7 on 7 for real. So just
Right.
make it that.
make it a 7-on-7. I can see
What
that.
happened with your boy?
Who that?
Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
Oh, now you don't know. Oh, now you
I've
don't
been
know.
waiting on the video.
Did you watch the preview for the flag football game? Would it be that interesting to you as a flag football game?
That's the what's the opening game?
At least
Hall of Fame game.
at least act like they doing that.
I'm saying a full NFL field flag football game. It just not hitting each other.
It'll be lit. That's what it is now.
That's
2
what
hand
it
time.
is. Yeah, it's because think about flag football, it takes it down to the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying with football, you can use your strength and just move somebody. Flag, you can't. It's all footwork and technique.
The
So,
linemen might be mad about it, but
yeah, the linemen will probably struggle the most. But if anything, yeah, that'll be interesting.
yeah, like you said, they can get fucking drills and shit. Move a truck. I want to get off sports, but y'all want to talk about the trade deadline or
Yeah,
save
we
it
got
for
to.
later?
Absolutely. No, let's get it out the way. So that's sports, and then we'll move on for anybody, you know.
Biggest trade was James Harden,
Biggest
Ben
trade
Simmons.
today. James Harden traded for Simmons, Seth Curry, and Drummond. And some draft
Yep,
picks.
and some draft picks.
All right, so we'll test that trade real quick. What y'all think? Who won that trade?
Brooklyn.
I think Brooklyn won. I think the Sixers came up because you gotta understand, like it's not like Ben Simmons has played all year, and you take a 30-point score and you literally match him with another 30-point score. Now, what I say is Harden keeps quitting on teams. So
No
it's like,
bullshit.
bruh, like as soon as y'all face difficulty,
And they kind of traded away some depth.
They did.
If them young niggas ball, they can get it done. But
I like how they kept Matisse, Thibault, and Maxey. That was
Mhm.
big, especially Thibault. keeping Matisse Thybulle next to Harden that's big on the wing. So.
Yeah. I think Brooklyn won though because nigga now Ben Simmons can just do what he best at.
Yeah.
Set up Kyrie and set up KD.
Literally no pressure to shoot.
Shit gonna be
if they give you the ball wide open, put it up. But you really ain't.
And I got who Drummond the big man they just got. I got Drummond. I can give it to him down low. Yeah.
All options. He got Drummond, Blake. What's the other dude? Aldridge. Got Kyrie on the wing. Got KD on the wing. Steph Curry on the wing.
Joe Hurst gonna come back. Patty Mills.
So he just got swing it to the open man for real.
He said, "Fuck scoring, nigga."
Yeah. 20 assists again.
I joke with real that he just got 2 Blake Griffins, but
nah, Blake will shoot that motherfucker.
Right, Blake might shoot 3.
Try to shake your ass. What's up?
Wizards.
The Wizards got KP.
The Wizards. Let's talk about it in real time. What was your real time reaction when they traded Trez?
Oh, these dumb ass niggas.
My first reaction was when they traded Trez, I was mad.
I was mad as shit
because I thought that was gonna be the only move.
Right, I thought that was the only move of the day. I was so pissed.
Then they fucking traded Bertans. No, yeah, they traded Bertans next, right?
Bertans and Dinwiddie.
Yeah, then I was alright with that, especially with Bertans leaving. Yeah,
I was geeked about that. Acquiring Porzingis, bro. That's huge. That's the best big man we've had since
Chris Webber, fucking
literally like
Antoine
Jameson's
I'm about to say Antoine was an all-star.
He's not Porzingis and Chris Webber type level. Like Porzingis, they call him a unicorn, but he might go down as a Hall of Famer if he stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? If he can stay healthy and be consistent as a hooper, he can go down as a Hall of Famer. Like we just acquired a Hall of Fame potential talent.
Think Bill stays?
I think Bill should. If we can get a good point guard, Bill gotta stay, bro. It's the best team we had in the last 20 years.
They talking
real shit. Even before this trade, I understand they were struggling this season, but I've been one of the biggest proponents saying depth wise,
it's one of the best.
One of the best teams we've had in 20 years.
If everybody start clicking together, bro, that should be crazy. It'd be like it was at the beginning of the season, 10-3.
So yeah, that's system, and that's if we can get it like an actual general, court general out there. If we get that in the off season, I ain't gonna lie. I like this team.
For sure. Any other trades? Any more sports talk? Because I know the pussy drying up right now.
That was pretty. I mean, shit. If you live in DC as a female, shit. Now is the time to go to some Wizards games.
Shit, females are sports betting.
Sports betting. But look, bro. Porzingis is a guaranteed double. The man is 7'3" and can shoot a 3. Like 7'3" and shoot 3s better than like most point guards. You know what I'm saying? Like pull that motherfucker up. You already can't block it unless you KD or Giannis. Then he just sniper that motherfucker.
Kind of mad Bill's out for the season,
and rebound.
But
like,
we can't even see the team until
can't see it together
unless he fucking resign.
He's gonna. I think Bill's gonna resign. 1, because of the Supermax alone. But then 2, because it's actually, like I said, it's a good team, bro. We just got to get a point guard.
You think he signed off on them moves?
On the Porzingis move, he had to.
According to him, he was in surgery. He ain't seen nothing that happened all day.
I had that too. I think because it was a Demonis Sabonis move. I like that move for the King. But because he missed on Sabonis, I feel like Tommy Shabba, they was a little more pressed for a move, which was the right thing to do in my eyes.
Shake something.
Gotta shake something. Gotta shake it up a little bit. And without blowing it up, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up all these assets, take back some draft picks, and then we go draft a bunch of bums. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fumble everything. So you get back a potential Hall of Fame player, somebody that's 26, a consistent all-star for real. I think he was down in dollar because he was in Luka's shadow a little bit. He get that chance to go back to a star player for the Wizards. He was a star player with Dallas, but he really is like needed for the Wizards. Like, we can rely.
Who Dallas coach? Jason Kidd?
Mm-hmm. Jason Kidd. We got to rely on Porzingis though. He might go back in 25-10, 25-12, and that's it.
Think he gonna go back to rookie Knicks Porzingis?
Won't even go back
better.
to that. We need to be
better.
Yeah, we need to develop better than that shit. Because I mean, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at that. You gotta look at the depth of our big men now. You go Porzingis, you go Gafford, you go Thomas Bryant, you go we got one more? Or that's it? I feel like we got one more big. Carey we just picked up. I feel like there's one more big I'm leaving out.
Nah, that's it. We gave up Trez. That's it.
Gave up Bertans, so yeah. But either way, that's not a bad trio of big men right there.
We'll see how it go.
Rui cool. They consider power forwards, but
I need Rui and Denny to come into their shit, and we'll be alright. But niggas is shocked Gucci is racist. Are you guys?
Let's talk about them Jones.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it.
What was the other topic we supposed to get into?
I saw a lot of sports shit. What was the
It was something, but fuck, it was you said this or this, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, scam of the week.
Scam of the week. Let's do scam of the week. Then we'll get.
I think it's a scam anyway, but I don't know. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I ain't even gonna say it because I think somebody died, so I can't say it's a scam. That's kind of fucked up.
Sorry for anyone.
Tobacco company. Oh, don't say if she died. Tobacco company found guilty of keeping women addicted to cigarettes must pay family $9.75 million.
Tobacco company found guilty of
keeping a woman addicted to cigarettes.
So that don't pertain to most of the country.
That's what I'm saying.
People, aunts and grandma.
Everybody that smokes cigarettes.
Well, I heard in particular, they was like, everybody else can stop, but you.
Like, was they sending pamphlets to the crib? Was they knocking on the door like, yeah, free cigarettes?
Yeah. Putting up signs and shit everywhere she go. Like Marlboro, like Camel.
Say she used cigarettes for decades before quitting in 2002. However, by that point, the damage had already been done. She was diagnosed with something in the 90s. So how did the lawsuit go? Reynolds Tobacco Company for directly causing her death. His lawyers argued that his late wife had a hard time quitting smoking over the years due to nicotine rewiring her brain in powerful ways since she began smoking at a young age. They argued that
she Caucasian.
Probably. The jury agreed that she was only 30. The lady was only 30% to blame, while they held 60% of the blame. And cigarette company Philip Morris were 10% at fault.
Well, 20% goes to this, 30% goes to her. I mean, look, she knows, but she ain't know.
Her only fault was going to the store to buy the cigarette. Y'all niggas made them.
They say it's because they purposely hooked the woman on cigarettes by advertising light cigarettes.
Oh, these diet cigarettes.
Never heard of light.
Go ahead.
Like, this $9 million for one person is crazy. Everybody that smokes cigarettes should be filing this saying, there's got to be some fucking vicious ass lawyers.
I've never heard of light cigarettes. Like,
me neither, bro.
These diet cigarettes.
Maybe they were just advertising to only her, because I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, like, we'll see like the specific test subject.
Like, shawty smoked shitloads. Let's give her the special shit. That shit that's been in the vault for like 6 months.
No, you can smoke 3 packs a day. They light.
They light.
That's crazy.
I know they hit like the original.
You lying.
No bullshit. Damn, that's false.
Light.
No bullshit.
That's crazy.
What else we got?
That shit crazy.
Jim Jones shit, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I'm with
That's
you
all I
on
got.
like, why do people continue to shop with these designers and act like they are for the cause? Yeah. These designers consistently show us that they do not fuck with us.
But that's the thing. I'm listening, and the gripes ain't like, he talking about they ain't bring me no sparkling water or champagne. I'm in the VIP. Like, I get niggas ain't held no customer service and shit.
Yeah,
I get
he
that.
want that full-fledged treatment that the designer, that if you go to a real designer store, they supposed to give you. Now, he's not wrong for that. Jim Jones is a celebrity, and, you know.
He like
high-paying customer. At least you just leave it at a high-paying customer. He's a high-paying customer.
Yeah.
He like, my Caucasian partner got all the sparkling water.
Yeah, he over there sipping wine, and you got me standing here.
Boy, he gave me a hug and said, I'll be right with you. All right.
Hey, yo.
Bullshit.
He gave me a Capri Sun.
I ain't like, somebody in the comments said niggas should support black-owned businesses. Niggas shop with black-owned businesses.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do you like that.
They should.
And he like got mad at the shit. Like,
That's not the point. The point is I'm the customer service.
No, man, they right. What he's saying is he wants to be able to shop with these designers peacefully as he should. The problem is, bro, when somebody show you your ass,
they don't give a fuck. And we don't want to hear your rich nigga problems.
You don't sit there and scream to the world, they showing me their ass. Like,
we know, nigga, they been mooning us for fucking ever.
They got us too, nigga. nigga. We not rich.
Who was the last nigga? Fucking ain't hit Boosie. Who else was it? Everybody say this shit. This yearly with this shit. These motherfuckers are dropping
specifically Gucci. What you just said,
Yeah.
Specifically Gucci for the last 3 or 4 years. There's been several incidents from
Yeah,
T.I.
the monkey
They dropped the
joint,
wild ass
the
monkey lip
the
joint.
monkey joint. Boosie. Remember T.I. was telling him to stop
Yeah.
fucking with him too. Several incidences over the last
Floyd,
years.
was it Floyd? No, Floyd was like, he's still gonna shop there.
Yeah,
That's
But
what it
they
is.
say that shit until some shit like this happened to them. Now
Floyd
they
go in there, they don't get Floyd one. Now Floyd like they racist. Nigga,
Now they-
you already
exactly.
said that. Like,
talk bullshit.
Shit is crazy. Let's see what y'all want to talk about next. You know what I found out?
I feel like niggas, real quick,
Go
I
ahead.
feel like niggas fell in love with Gucci back in like the 90s, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like Notorious, they was wearing like Cool G and stuff like that, but it was just that style back then. The Gucci sweaters.
They was always
flip-flops,
they was also wearing shit like Calkin now, which was a
Gucci belts, but just that it's just that, you know what I'm saying, you used to that. It's been kind of brainwashed into you a little bit. That's
True.
what you should have. That's a status symbol for you. Having that makes you feel like you somebody because you wanted it for so long. But yeah, cut that
now
shit
you
out.
and they ain't treating you like
That shit is
that.
just closed. It is just
No, but that's what it really comes down
just
to,
closed,
bro.
huh? Like, real shit.
You know what I found out that shocked the fuck out of me that maybe I should have already knew type shit. Seeing as I'm old as fuck. You know how like we went to high school, you only went to like 4 classes a day, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. A day, B day shit. People in other states don't do this.
Yeah, it's different
What you
types.
mean?
It's different types.
They say they go. I was talking
They
to a
go to
lady that
all
said
of their classes.
8 classes, 7
Okay.
classes in a day.
They shorter class periods.
Oh,
So,
okay.
our job was like an hour 45. It
They
should
do
be
like 30 minutes.
Nah, over 45 minutes or 30 minutes.
I'd have fucking dropped out,
They do shorter class periods.
bruh.
I mean, think about that. We do an hour 45. If you just short it to a 45 minutes, that's 8 classes. You split each one in half. You got 15 minutes in between each class now. Like, it's just that simple.
Would you rather have 8 classes in a day or 4?
Honestly,
I barely
yeah.
went to them 4, so
I
like,
barely went to them 4, but I'd rather sit there for a quick 45 minutes and get up and keep it moving.
But are you really
Wow,
learning
shit.
anything in 45 minutes?
Listen, the schools that have that.
Was we learning anything in an
Right
hour
now.
30?
I learned a lot more in an hour 30 than
You
I
done
would
Did
have.
you?
learned the exact same
Did
amount,
you?
my nigga.
I don't think it's the exact same amount.
I might have liked the
Yeah.
I like the 8-day schedule more probably, bro. If I go in and knock out 8 classes in one day, it sounds heavier. It was 45 minutes each class, fool. You just walking around the school, keeping it moving, like.
I also
I'm
don't
not
like
learning this shit. I'm telling
the
you.
same fucking classes
yeah, I'm
every
about to say,
day.
that's the thing. That would annoy you. You going to the same class every day.
Yeah.
We got to switch it up every other day. So,
Exactly.
that's cool. But
At least you get gym every
then,
day.
then you
Ah.
got then you got 8 classes of homework every day.
No bullshit.
Damn.
That's the whole kill, bruh.
That would suck.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, them classes they got them schools that have 8 classes a day. Do they have showers in the school?
I mean, we technically had showers.
We didn't get to use them. But it's like, damn,
I
that's
know that.
wild too. You go in there, sweat for an hour and a half, and you just send you on.
Go back to a different class and shit. Go
When I had-
sit in
when I had
math.
first period gym, that shit was like, bruh.
Terrible.
Yes.
Then you gotta go to math
Nobody
and
thought
sit
that
next to
shit.
the baddest joint in
Like,
school.
you literally gotta take a fresh shower at the beginning of the day and make sure you do it, or you will be smelling funny. Like, you gotta take the freshest shower at the end and take some deodorant to school with you. Be bad.
You
bullshit.
especially if you got that shit first period. I can't imagine running around and shit that early.
Y'all ain't never had school gym first period?
I think we
I had it one
did
time.
have
Yeah, we
gym
had it
the
one
first
time.
period.
That shit was always like second or
That was some
third.
goofy shit now that I think about it. Like, yeah, why would you? Nobody thought that shit through. They ain't think that shit through.
You know the other thing I don't think through? Pizza and chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Milk period.
Milk period. Like lasagna and milk. Chicken nuggets and milk.
Fucked up stomach for the rest of the day.
None of that shit makes sense. I'm always complaining about that until they change. What the fuck?
Michelle Obama tried.
Then they give you 2 sips of a juice and shit. They give you orange juice.
Right. Dog, that's
Yeah.
the biggest slap in the face. You want some orange juice or some
Why the apple juice not as big, as the milk?
They give you a shot. Like,
Okay.
this shit's crazy. And then you get kicked out of school if you get 2 of them. Like,
No bullshit.
the apple juice expensive.
Like, how you get that?
The apple juice
The apple juice
expensive.
more expensive or was worth more than your education for 3-4 years. You stole one. Like,
That's
You got to learn a lesson. Only one shot, nigga.
And that's not even talking about us having a whole credit system for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
That
fucking pin number long as shit.
We did.
It did give us a basic understanding of society, but
as a fucking kid in school, that's job fucked up.
You gotta memorize a number. You don't have no money on it. It tells
everybody in line.
Like it tells everybody in the lunch line.
At least tell you happy birthday.
This nigga, bro.
If your birthday is during the school
it never got my birthday accurate though. I rarely heard it say happy birthday.
Your shit around Christmas though, so we probably wasn't there. Yeah.
In school. That probably
That's fucked.
That's fucked.
I had to rationalize it. That probably was never in there.
Yeah.
They should at least get you when you come back on the first and shit.
Happy birthday.
I'm like, nah, man, mind your business.
Happy belated, my nigga. Let me record.
Yesterday.
PG County School, let me record that. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Niggas try to give you birthday licks at the line.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, it's your birthday coming? Like, no.
How old you turn?
That's what I was
saying.
Even back then as kids, we were sharing Netflix passwords.
I said it's somebody else's account.
We were sharing Netflix passwords or student lunch codes back then. We've been on this shit. I love black people.
Yeah. Oh, bullshit.
You ain't got no lunch today, fool. You can use mine.
You know what's crazy about all my years of high school?
All day, nigga.
Every year I only open my locker like 2 times a year. At the beginning and at the end. I don't want to go to my locker for real. I'm at other motherfuckers' lockers.
Yeah, I definitely share lockers. I never had my
After y'all graduated, did y'all memorize y'all passcode for a while? Like, is that something that was on your mind? Like,
Passcode
for the locker?
Yeah. It took me, that's why I didn't use it. It took me months to even remember this shit.
It took me a minute to remember that.
For some reason, that shit was on my mind, like, when I first graduated.
Then I gotta remember the locker number, gotta write some shit on it so I know which one, man. A lot of memory testing.
Yeah, it was definitely. We was young, we could do that shit. No bullshit. Try to do that shit as an adult. God damn,
write that shit down somewhere.
Oh, boy. Good times.
What y'all want to talk about next? I think social media should have I think we talked about this before, but it's Kanye shit had me thinking. Like, yeah, I think social media should have an age limit.
I was literally gonna say no, but I think certain social media apps might say that. Yeah. But then again, it's like when I look at society, bro, those are the apps we don't use. Like anytime we go to it and it has a paywall or an age wall or a restriction, we just like nope.
I mean, I feel like as adults it don't matter to us, but
right. It shouldn't matter, but I just feel like when you look at everything, think about all the apps that you use. Anytime it has those restrictions, unless it's something.
You just say fuck that shit.
Yeah, you just be like fuck that shit.
I feel like and I don't even know how the fuck you would enforce some shit like that. Like, what the parents gotta do some parental control type shit on the phone. I don't know, but
I feel like what's this going back to? Like, what's the word?
Kanye wanted, like, he saying his daughter, he don't want his daughter on TikTok type shit.
And you see, you know what's crazy? I gave my perspective on that 2 weeks ago about how like people like fans and just trolls go in there and say anything to the kids, and literally for the next 2 weeks.
I say that with Cardi B kid and shit. I say that.
That's all you've been seeing is people all of a sudden saying, "Wow, shit." It's like, damn, y'all just noticing that? Like, I just noticing that was a possibility. Like,
I was about to say the only thing I can think of with that, because to me, kids having like social media has always been weird to me. Like, even when the parents make social media, it's kind of off-putting to me type shit. But
what's worse when they? Well, sorry, I didn't cut you off. What's worse when they went for their dogs or for the kids?
The kids.
Dogs.
I think the dogs.
It's like it goes.
It's fucking weird.
It's kind of both. It depends on which captions.
Yeah, the kids is more weird to me than bad. Like them dog lovers. Like,
it's annoying.
Yeah.
Because they try and make the caption seem like it's actually the fucking dog or the kid. Yeah. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Yeah. Back to what matters.
Yeah. I kind of lost where the fuck we was even going with that shit, but it was the age limit shit. Yeah, the only thing I like, parents check your fucking kids' phones. That's all I can say. Have control over that shit. You want to do a little TikTok dance? Come to me, nigga. I record it. And I control these comments, too. Matter of fact, turn the comments off.
Bullshit.
Like, you gotta read that shit. Y'all like it, y'all like it, y'all don't. Keep scrolling, nigga. Y'all want to talk about this. While we on some internet shit, we can talk about the metaverse weirdos. And I kind of knew this was coming.
Yeah, they've been tripping.
I don't even know how to introduce this subject. Like, apparently niggas is in, like, these virtual reality joints. Sexually harassing women.
Yeah, and it's not speaking from experience or nothing, but it's something that we should all see coming.
For sure. Cause he like
Definitely see that shit coming.
I don't know if I said this on the show. I told y'all like before the show, probably. When I was in the joint, just listening, like it was like a Young Thug show or something. Yeah. Niggas was actually in there like trying to talk to females, like it was just an actual concert type.
And I feel like communication is fine, but it's like when you
Well,
cross to the
weird shit.
Yeah. You cross to that weird or that, where like she just wants to watch the show and her kids are right here, and you're like, hey lady, like you know what I'm saying? It's like whoa,
or a group of y'all like surround her trying on some weirdo
that's
shit.
Some weird shit. Because it's already virtual. You don't even know what they really look like. You're literally surrounding an avatar. That could be a whole 60-year-old man with a fucking gut and grease hanging off his fucking titty. You over here ogling over his fucking created character. Niggas are weird.
My mind didn't even go. Hey.
Bro, he's some fucking cross-dresser. No offense to any. But he's out there fucking just being a gross-ass.
Well, just want to fuck with you weird-ass niggas in
here. Yeah. Yeah, or just some motherfuckers. Y'all don't watch Catfish.
Like that episode of Catfish?
This ain't episode of Catfish. Little weird motherfucker just stop making people. Like, what the fuck?
Man, that's funny as shit.
Nah, man.
This like that shit gotta stop. When I seen one of the joints is making it so it's like a setting where you can block motherfuckers from coming around you type shit. But the fact that is even a problem is like some next level Matrix weirdo shit.
I feel like as game developers, they gotta be able to put in some barriers for that. And I ain't just talking just report. As a character, I should be able to back all these motherfuckers involved for me. Like
you pull out the Tech 9.
Something, motherfucker. Just grind that photo.
I'm on Twitter, right?
Gotta be able to defend myself.
It's a nigga that be doing the game and shit on Twitter. This nigga in the VR shit. And this fucking Kermit the Frog keep twerking on him and shit. Like he tried back up and shit, but the motherfucker just keep following him. Kermit the Frog twerking on him and the shit.
That photo, you whip out some shit. Tell you, that's why I like the metaverse. The possibilities.
That shit is gonna be crazier. It's gonna get crazier.
Like, what if she was able to pull out a fucking bazooka?
Blow your fucking character up and shit.
All y'all try to surround her. She just dropped a grenade and teleport. Like, hey, dumbass
lead the session and shit.
But lead the session. But that should be possible though. But just saying. Yeah, that should be an option too. If you got a quick lead the session, a grenade just drops and blow up. You know, little stupid shit.
That's funny as shit. What else we got for y'all this week, man? I've been seeing, this has always been a thing, but I've been seeing it a lot lately. A lot of it's been attached to this Joe Rogan shit. But it's crazy how hard white people fight. White people and every fucking body fight to say nigga.
And remain racist. I was about to, bro.
It don't make no fucking sense to me,
these
bro.
These motherfuckers so racist that they decided to expose the president as racist to justify being racist.
This Joe Rogan nigga shit come out, right? The fucking 5-minute long video of him saying nigga and shit. That shit come out. And everybody, he even comes out and apologizes for the shit. And motherfuckers coming out talking about, don't apologize to them, don't let them make you fold.
But did you see the Joe Biden tweets back in the 80s and 90s? I mean, not tweets. The Joe Biden video back in the 80s and 90s of him saying the N-word and him saying certain things.
I'm not surprised, bro. And I hate when motherfuckers hide behind that. I'm saying it in the context of what I'm telling. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, what? You can literally just substitute that shit with something. Like, N-word, perfectly fine.
If it's not a movie, I don't want to hear it. Even movies, they be overdoing that
You know,
Like, they really...
Like, I would never.
That shit, it's really a fight for them. Like, they feel like that shit goes against their rights in this country, not being able to say nigga, fool. Like, what?
But you guys can say it.
That shit crazy. You hear me? We can't just have this one.
No bullshit.
We do a lot of things for a long time now.
That shit crazy, bro. Have we ever talked about hoe phases?
What about whole phases? Yeah.
What's y'all thoughts on it? I'm gonna give y'all mine. My thoughts.
Okay.
Seriously, what's y'all thoughts on it? I'm gonna give y'all mine.
Nah, I'm gonna just
Like,
set the scene to my mind type shit. I feel as though everybody should have one.
Thank you. It's needed. It is.
That's my thoughts on it as well.
I'm glad we all in agreement.
I feel like if you want to be with somebody that hasn't had
You
one,
gotta be reasonable though. Don't go out here.
Oh, no.
Don't make it
it's definitely boundaries. Like if you
bust a
did,
couple nuts.
Yeah.
I think everybody should bust a couple nuts.
if you went crazy, like I'm cool.
Yeah,
But
don't go so crazy. Nobody want to touch you. Like, just go bust a couple nuts and chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't have a name out here in these streets.
yeah, if you develop a name, you're going too far.
yeah, no bullshit.
You hear, sir?
But yeah, I feel like if you pursuing somebody or with somebody that ain't had that phase, you just like
Test the water. Because when they lose their mind, there ain't no coming
like
back.
Every girl in our generation is bound to have one. Or she's having it, you just don't know about it.
it's fucked up because it's so many situations. You know my history of being a side nigga, bro. Like I used to do that shit proudly, not no more, but I used to do that shit proudly. And it's crazy how many motherfuckers the story was they been together forever. She ain't never been with nobody else, and she just wanted some new shit. And it's fucked up, but it's like it's real because like motherfuckers get that itch.
On some real shit, I can't even be as a guy who like can relate to those type of urges. I can relate. So,
Can't be mad at it for real.
That's why you hear me say stuff like stay single or when I'm dating somebody, I kind of let them know like I'm still kind of dating other people. Until we get serious, until we like, damn, you pregnant, you like,
oh shit.
I'm just saying when it gets serious.
That's when it gets.
That's when I'm like, all right, I gotta go. Like, gotta sit down.
But until then, the streets need me.
That being when it gets serious is funny as fuck.
No bullshit. The cake crusader in this.
I'm pregnant. Oh, this shit real now.
Damn, you sure?
Shit just got real now. Damn.
Planned Parenthood.
I understand it's your body.
Where you go with this?
We all know that speech. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta make sure you don't take us off a cliff here, cuz.
We ain't gonna say the speech, but we all know it. Anyway, have we ever talked about like an embarrassing drunk or high moment of ours?
I feel like you talking about several.
No bullshit by accident.
We ain't gotta go back into the pits of our mind with that shit.
Shit, you already started, nigga.
All right, go first then.
I'm the last nigga on this.
I've learned not to embarrass myself on camera.
I feel like I already talked about all my shit.
I know I've done some wild shit. It's just remembering that shit.
Yeah, nah, that's a long story. Ain't anybody get into that one.
What?
I already told the story about I got drunk and shit off a whole bottle of Henny.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We already talked about this.
That was fun.
That was too lit. Yeah. That's almost all I got.
I don't got no new stories. That'd be tough.
Did we talk about the mother from Baby Boy?
Oh yeah, she got a train ran on her. She got G for her 50th.
She said she was with two men. That's all she said. That's her explanation. But
all I'm asking y'all, was y'all had joined?
I mean,
not join. Like if she came to you, it was like
1-on-1. Hell yeah, she still look good.
That's what
but I never been with that shit.
I mean, she happy. You know,
Shit
she
happens.
with it.
Shit happens when you fucking 20 something, bro.
Consent is a motherfucker.
No
though.
bullshit.
Sometimes you want to experience some shit before you go. You know, she only got so much. Like, she got some youth left. She want to use it.
It's alright now. At 50, I'm not. I hope I'm not.
I'm just saying, I'm not
She
mad.
freaked out. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad
You
at
got
all.
like
If
you at
that's
that
what you
age where
into.
you want busting some big nuts. I mean, hey,
If
like,
that's what you
you
into.
at that age. I mean, 'cause what else? I'm not saying what else is there to life, but like literally, you can travel, you can eat places, you can do all that. That's just like experiences, and I guess that's one for her. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
And the fact that she feels comfortable coming out and just saying it. Because you know how many 50-year-olds be doing it and they quiet than a motherfucker.
I was about to say, I don't think it's as weird as people made it seem for
Yeah.
real. I feel like it's a lot of freaky old motherfuckers out here.
Everybody, how many kids is out here?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole generations on generations on generations out here, nigga. Most everybody freaky diggy. They just hiding that shit because they grew up either in the church. They grew up when they got punished for it. You know what I'm saying? It was taboo to be, you know what I'm saying?
A
Too.
freaky motherfucker.
Yeah, so, even now on social media, like porn stars can post their shit, but if you retweet it, you wild as shit. You go retweeting porn, you get unfollowed.
Think so?
It depends who follow you, but yeah. You got X amount of followers, you go retweet the wrong shit, unfollow. Even me. I like certain shit on my timeline, but if I'm following
Can't
the porn
have too
star,
much of that shit.
yeah, she go retweet some shit that I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah, that happens
You
to me.
feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I don't
like-
even follow them type
I
of.
be like, unfollow.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
for
I
sure,
ain't
for
kind
sure.
of keep seeing that.
I feel you.
Like, I be with it, then I be like, whoa.
I
with
just
that.
catch the retweets now.
Dog.
Yeah, that's all I got for this week. Except, no, I got a couple more. Maryland having a lottery for vaccine, motherfuckers. $2 million. That's what I guess the governor want to do.
Nah, that. We didn't talk about Maryland bill. They proposing the bill to legalize marijuana and expunge convictions. That's a big thing
As
in
they
Maryland.
fucking should.
That's a big thing for Maryland. 'Cause that would join DC and Virginia and giving the whole area.
Recreation.
It'd be a
Virginia
huge step towards it. Not
Yeah.
Virginia passed the bill, but late last year
Just
about
to
they could have
criminalize
4
some
ounces.
shit. Right.
And, yeah.
True,
So
true,
Virginia
true.
followed. DC did it first, and then VA, and then Maryland following suit. That's great.
This shit late for real. I'm glad that they catching up with this shit, but shit, man. I was about to say let's go
We
to
need it.
Oregon
We
route,
need to
but-
push forward federally. That's the real key.
Exactly.
Federally is the key. Like
Dominoes keep falling. It'll happen sooner or later. Cause I don't know how many we up to now, but
right. As long as states, that's the big thing as well. As long as states continue to legalize it in their individual states,
it's gonna get to a point where it's like shit. We got to at this
Right.
point. And then I even saying even some more southern than Maryland states is doing that shit. So you know that's when that turnaround is
the
gonna
type
be.
revenue could bring in, man. If you just take it back to prohibition and look how much alcohol brings into the states, like that simplicity right there should change their mind. Like,
They're like,
simple
oh, we
notion.
can tax this shit.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm looking forward to that, but I'm just saying legalization purposes.
Definitely work.
But your man Hogan, whatever the fuck his name is,
He's still a fucking governor, man.
yeah,
Governor.
he trying to get together $2 million for a lottery.
When y'all go to that ballot, you see Hogan, don't circle it.
They've been circling that for a couple years. Goddamn.
Forget how big Maryland is, bro. It ain't just us.
Bullshit.
But nah, it's us too. Because the thing about us, we don't realize. Think about the election process. I realize, fool. It's a lot of, because people don't know. People are unaware. It's a lot of like, what monkey see, monkey do. What you see, you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you always see Hogan.
He been in here 10 years,
You
man.
go see Bowser.
I
you
know
see
that
these
name.
familiar faces walking on the ballot. You
That's
like,
automatic.
I recognize this name.
I know that name.
I know this name. That's all motherfuckers been doing, I feel like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from experience. When I first started voting, nigga, it was like, well, I don't know who this motherfucker is.
And that's even worse to do with like
way worse
local
to do.
shit. Yeah.
It's way, way, way worse to do. Because if you're trying to change local politics and you keep putting the same motherfuckers in, like, you're not changing shit. Like,
But you can win $2 million if you go get vaccinated.
so what's worse?
No, you're not gonna win $2 million because it says it's split between
It's
12.
split between 12 people.
Yeah,
And it's not even a guaranteed win. It's a raffle.
right.
I think they're going to pull it out their ass.
They
Give it to
could-
a bunch of employees, and employees got to give it back to the company.
Nah,
So what's $2 million divided by 12?
not enough.
enough.
And then you put it against the whole pool of everybody that's vaccinated in this big ass state. Nigga, it's gonna be somewhere bumfuck Merlin 12 motherfuckers you never heard of.
I'm gonna take a stab at my dog and say roughly around 200,000, but I gotta do some real math.
Nah, shit, we got time.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's worse, man.
166,000 tax.
160, yeah, roughly 200. Okay, cool.
Not enough. It's something, but it ain't
enough.
enough. I mean, if you already vaccinated, go ahead, throw your name in there. Try and get some
you
money.
put your name in a raffle for
Yeah, a big ass raffle.
Then they gonna tax that 100-something thousand you get.
You walk out there with 72 bands.
$3, nigga.
You owe them money.
He said, by the time we pay taxes, I ain't get $1 million. We got this house.
Some J's.
And this joint right here.
This baby right here. This my baby.
Man. Fucked up shit. Seen this shit out of Pittsburgh. Black dude go to like a cabin trip with his friends. White friends. End up fucking shot like 7 times at the cabin. They questioned the people. These motherfuckers ain't been locked up yet. Type shit.
Ritual at this point. I don't like that.
These motherfuckers' story is he got, what's the word? He got aggressive. He was the aggressive. Mind you, it was like 7 of these motherfuckers. He got aggressive. This one nigga got aggressive, and they had to shoot him. Y'all couldn't subdue him, sit him down, relax him. Y'all had to shoot him 7 on 1.
Why did he get aggressive?
What
was the reason?
Who knows?
Was there one given?
I'm sure they made some shit up.
Yeah, man, because I'm pretty sure people just walk around and just start screaming on people. What did someone do? That was completely left out. Which matters to me. I understand it matters to everybody. That matters to me.
Why did it get escalated to that point?
Yeah,
Type
why
shit.
did
Like,
it
what the
get
fuck
to
is
this
going
point?
on? Because it looked like y'all took a black dude out to the woods and killed him.
Yeah. I need a logical story.
Fact the motherfuckers ain't locked up, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, he yelled at me, so I shot him.
Yeah, like what,
There was
bro?
nothing I could do.
There's nothing I could have did.
He ain't had no nothing on him. Like
He got loud and I was scared.
scared for my life. You know that's their favorite fucking line.
He got loud. I was mortified.
Shit crazy. But y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
Close your phones.
Nah, we hit most of everything. You supposed
What
to
that
close
mean?
y'all phones.
This nigga Nelly talk about some. I don't know how it uploaded. I'm minding my own. Close your phone.
Did you see they dropped the clip? He was in an interview and realized that he did that shit. Nigga was like, "Oh God."
He was doing promotion for Real Husbands.
That crossed my mind too.
Yeah, that's some
I did
bullshit.
that some promotions. I don't care. I didn't watch
That's
it.
wild promotion,
Hopefully
bro.
you watched it.
No.
I watched the first
Close
season.
your phone.
You said you ain't vote for Trump, neither.
At this point, I wish I did. They're like, God damn. Y'all tricked me into that one. That was the last time I listened to y'all niggas.
Nah.
They tricked everybody, man.
They tricked all of us.
They got
That
out.
shit
It's
like that.
crazy because I knew better. I was in there telling y'all we voting for a criminal state or a police state. And I
That shit
said,
like
man,
that
Yeah, he
episode.
definitely did.
It's like that episode of South
I
Park,
walked
bro.
in my damn self.
Everybody working together and shit.
I blame Obama because he could have warned us and shit. We only cooked for that nigga.
So,
I ain't fucked with him before that. I ain't no Joe before Obama.
I'm gonna get into that off air. But
He didn't really support him until like late.
The last minute, he was like, well, these niggas already gonna
it's
vote.
more so for me. We fucked up the first time when we was cool with him being the vice president. We gave him cool without ever looking at his past. Like all
At
of
all.
us posting memes and retweeting pictures of Joe Biden
With sunglasses
never
on and
saw the
shit.
videos of Joe Biden in the '80s calling everybody niggas and pushing mass incarceration and pushing all this fucked up shit. Like
It took for Donald Trump as to be like, hey,
Yeah.
he ain't all
Right,
fucking
and
glittery
literally-
and
right,
shit.
It literally took with Donald Trump to expose him for everybody. Like wow, like what the fuck, bro?
And them niggas still got in.
Still won. Like, fucking crazy.
Fool me one time. Yeah, I know the
How many presidents has it been?
2024 gonna be no bullshit. 2024 gonna be interesting, man.
100 episodes next week, yo.
I'm voting for Kanye this time.
We doing shrooms.
I don't know. I kind of want to do a clothes drive. You want to do
I want to do a hot challenge.
Who?
The hot challenge.
a hot challenge?
You tripping? I'm not doing that as an episode, bro. I'm not talking for an hour with my mouth on fire. Pause.
Thank you for saying pause. That'd be a hell of a way to end.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's out for me.
He said, I thought about it.
It's a no for me, dog.
I'm not gonna want to talk at all after
And
that
we're
shit, bro.
eating this hot chip, it'll be funny, and then I'm gonna be irritated for the rest of the show. Like,
Fucking
it's a no for me.
drinking a gallon of water and shit.
Nah, I would not drink water.
Because then you're gonna try and smoke after that. You can be
That's
coughing
bruh.
crazy.
Hell nah, you trying to kill niggas.
Niggas be bleeding internally and shit.
Hey, you go home, use the bathroom, your shit is
Blue.
fucking purple.
The fuck?
Look like you ate some of that Captain Crunch. That's it for the week, man.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm looking at the list now. That's all we got. Motherfucking episode, what, 99? Is this really 99? Let me check. Hold on.
Mad, we'd be.
If we've been saying 99 this whole time and it ain't 99, I swear to
99.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
that shit
better
was
say.
98.
All right, bet. Yeah, episode 99, Good Guys Podcast.
We out there, bitch.
Yes, sir.